Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the live streaming here of the FIM MiniGP at the restart. A 10-lap restart after that dramatic finish with Xavier Kearney bringing out the red flag. But we've got Harry Watts in pole position, placed it, then Levi Russo rounding out the front row in the starter's hands. Lights are out. MiniGP is go for the second time, and a great start from Tieran Fleming. On the inside, they all funnel themselves through turn one for the first time. No incidents there, but it looked like Harry Watts is the one that was leading the way with a good chance of consolidating that, that good lead he had from the first race. Look at him already, Phil, already about 3 or 4 bike lengths out in front.
Yeah, pretty close gap there for second, third and fourth. I tell you, one rider was very lucky to get off the start. Braxy, the bike was vertical, managed to get it back on track and keep going. Just try and find out who that rider is, because he's currently sitting back there in about 12th or 13th position. Big move around the outside there, down towards the end of the field, but Watt's doing another sensational job. But this one's a lot closer than what it was on the first lap last time.
Yeah, I'll see Rocket Ronnie placed it. It's gone into the lead as Rocket Ronnie. Harry Watts behind him. Harry Watts, as I said to him, his competitors are lucky he's a big lad because it slows him down a bit. But Rocket Ronnie there in front. We'll see what... Harrison Watts up the inside going through the little flip-flop. Back onto this, almost a back straight as they come down now. The top 4 have already separated themselves from the field at this stage, but then there's who was that up the inside in third position having a good look? I think that might have been Jake Page as well, having a good look on bike 55. Now look at the other ones, Phil, they've all closed up to a big conga line of motorcycle.
Yeah, there's a couple of people got a few corners a little bit wrong there, and it allowed the riders behind to really start to close in. But Harrison Watts back out front now. This real ding-dong battle for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th position as they make their way up towards the top end of the circuit. We've got another rider down at the final corner too, Braxy.
Yeah, trying to get a number on that. But at the meantime, I'll look at our leaders. Harrison Watts has got back in the lead. Rocket Ronnie placed it in second position. Then this gaggle of motorcycles for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. Fighting, up the inside. That was all. We nearly pushed him wide on the exit. 2 in 1. Talk about having a dip, that's for sure.
They have to go line astern through the final corner because there's that yellow flag out there. Another big look up the inside on the brakes, down in towards turn 1. So we've got our race leader now with a pretty comfortable lead. Second place has managed to pull away from the rest of the field as well. And the more this pack battle for 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th position, the further our 2 leaders are going to get away as they come down through the back area of the circuit now. Looking to try and make some big moves on the brakes down there. Looking as they come through now through the chicane and out onto the back end of the track. That Tieran Fleming has moved forward a couple of positions. Tieran on board bike number 34 is on a charge. Up into, I think that's 5th position now, isn't it? Tieran Fleming. Unfortunately, Darius Amott has crashed. The rider on board bike number 38 crashed at turn 14. That was the final corner. The bike has been moved out of the way now, so that's good news. Another 2 riders down up the, what would that be, Braxy, about turn 4. Looking like they're trying to get their bikes going.
Yeah, just trying to pick up the numbers on that. With those 2 as side by side at the moment, they've gone in trying to tag each other. So we're looking at Harry Watts has cleaned out. Then it's Rocket Ronnie placed it, then Tieran Fleming, and it was the battle in for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. And they've stretched themselves out ever so slightly at the moment. So Ricky Henry in 4th position from Ella Causland. Stella Ella will start calling her, I reckon. William Hunt in 6. Levi Russo, he was involved in that little tag that sent him back along with Jake Page. They got balked by the riders at the 3 riders that crashed at turn 4, but we'll get confirmation of their numbers very soon. And luckily 2 of them have got back in the race, but probably a bit of nerves too after that first red flag, as our leader now comes down into completing lap number 5 of this 10-lapper, lap number 6 of this 10-lap journey. Oh, there's some dive bombing going in through Airfill at the moment.
Yeah, Watts just dealing with some lap traffic there at the moment as they make their way through. Just having a look back at that battle for 3rd, 4th, Tieran Fleming and Ricky Henry. Oh, sorry, Judd Playstead and Tieran Fleming. Not too much separates them out on track. Then we've got Henry, McCausland and William Hunt having a good battle for 4th, 5th and 6th position. Looking at our race leader now down towards the back end of the circuit. A few hand gesticulations going on there too, Braxy, as a couple of back markers are having to be dispatched.
Yeah, they're not backward in coming forward. You'd think they were a lot more mature in their riding skills. And here comes Harrison up the trying to get round them as well. They're fighting for him at the moment. So it's Tieran Fleming and Judd Playstead in the battle for 2nd and 3rd. Harrison Watts out to a pretty comfortable lead of 6.5 seconds at the moment. And they're closing him down as well. And the back markers are coming into play, trying to hearten them out, stuff up through the chicane. There wasn't much room for that one. That is well and truly making room for yourself when there's not much room there to be had. So this battle is going to go right down to the wire as they come through now in this, get into the closing stages of this race. So 5 seconds the lead from Harrison Watts over Tieran Fleming, the man that took the first round at Port Melbourne International Car Complex.
Just looking back through the field, there's so many close battles that are being fought out there on track as well too, Braxy. It's not just the battle for the top places on the podium. A couple of back markers getting short back and sides as they make their way around the circuit. But the real interest now in this battle that we're watching come through the chicane at the back end of the circuit there. I think that might be the battle for 3rd place. Yeah, and Tieran Fleming's not too far behind our race leader now. Looking like that's only probably half a second.
Yeah, it's very close. The timing's had a bit of a conniption at the moment because Judd Playstead's dropped a little bit off there as well. We're losing our timing screens here at Eastern Creek. The gremlins have set in. What? So the checkered flag is out, and Harrison Watts, great way to celebrate his 14th birthday, taking the win.